Hi, this is A. Wesley. That ain't who tells it like a TI is. If you like my video, please give a thumbs up and consider subscribing. Topic I'm going to talk to you today is Housewives Tea. In this Housewives Tea, I'll be talking about Kandi Burgess leaving ROHA. She announced it during the Grammys about 3 weeks ago. Also, Porsha Williams confirmed that she was returning to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Uh, I was kind of surprised. I know a lot of bloggers were saying it that Sonia and Marlo is not returning. I also will be talking about Brandi Glanville suing Bravo for it's for S abuse. Also, Leah McSweeney is suing Bravo and Andy Cohen for I think it's if I'm not mistaken, I think it's discrimination in toxic work environment, something like that. Also, I will be talking about the reunion looks for Beverly Hills, Rome, Married to Medicine, and Potomac. I also will be talking about hunting housewives. Like I said, this is gonna be a two-part video, so I'm gonna start with part one. Part one was when Kandi decided to leave ROHA. She said she wanted to do other things and stuff like that, and she had a lot going on and stuff. I'm just gonna read to you a little bit of this. Like I said, by me in previous videos, by me having dental surgery, I'm kind of behind. But anyway, it says Kandi on her decision to exit ROHA. I'm not really keeping up with the show right now. I'm not keeping up already. I've already said it, so I'll tell you. I decided not to come back this year. She tells Variety, it's been 14 seasons. They have allowed me to sit around for a little while. She was talking about the pause that Bravo had. You know, they had a little pause after season 14. And so Candy said she got tired of waiting around, you know, for them to give her a contract and stuff like that. So some people were saying that they thought that Candy was leaving to do other stuff, but then found out from Phaedra that Bravo wasn't talks with her to return to the Real Housewives of Atlanta, and she said there had been some talks and it had been confirmed. And when I read that, I said, "Oh, I see what's going on now." Because Candy had always said for years that if Phaedra ever came back to ROHA, she would not film with her, she would not talk to her. And then after that, everybody started saying, yeah, that was the real reason because Phaedra has been doing real good on Married to Medicine. You know, like I said, she brought fun and laughter to the show. Her and Sweet Tea was they added to the show. They didn't take away from the show. They added more to the show than what was already on the show. So it was like a brighter refresher for Married to Medicine. And then Phaedra was killing it on Traders. I haven't caught up on Traders yet, but she's been doing good on Traders. And they were saying that was the first time that Traders had ever hit over a million views with less than 24 hours. And then they said that was the first time that Trader's show has, since it's been on for, I think it's been on like 4 or 5 seasons. That's the first time it's been number one. So Phaedra brought something to Married to Medicine and to Traders. And so when What's Called said that, I said, oh, that was the real reason why she left. It wasn't because it was so much time and they weren't giving her money like people were saying. She said no, they gave her nice stuff in the contract. It was the fact that they wanted Phaedra to come back, and it was rumored that Porsha was supposed to come back, and then Porsha put out a little Instagram saying, "Oh, oh, these are." She said, put out a little Instagram saying, "Oh, Porsha Williams was coming back to the Real Housewives of Atlanta." She said, "Oh no." Fake news, Portia Gabbani is in the building. And I said, oh, yeah, Portia in the building and stuff like that. Now I'm going to do a separate video on Portia coming back to ROHA, and also Portia getting a divorce from Simon. All this stuff came right behind one another, so I'm trying to catch up best I can. But anyway, I'll do a separate video on that. And like I said earlier, Brandi Glanville is suing Andy Cohen. She said for the SA, and so she was saying that while they was on ultimate girls trip, she said they asked the girls to drink, and the girls were always drinking, and she was saying that it's a video going around where she went to one of Andy Cohen's parties or something like that, and they were drinking and having a good time. And he sent her a video saying that he wanted to sleep with one of the other housewives and stuff like that. And so she said she got a video and she could show the proof, and that's why her and her lawyers filed a case. At first, I thought this was just some kind of stuff Brandi made it because she was mad because they didn't bring her back on Ultimate's girl trips to Beverly Hills. But then about 2 days later, Andy said that he's sorry that he made the video and he's sorry, but to him that was a joke. And Brandi Granville said that wasn't a joke to her, and so he said he apologized to Brandi and he apologized for the video itself. And I was saying, Andy Cohen doing all this stuff behind the scenes, and Bravo still keeping him as a producer and head of the show. I know if that would have been any other network, Andy Cohen either would have been on pause or would have been on fire. And then yesterday I seen with Leah McPhee, who was on Real Housewives of New York. Now they say she's been on there 2 seasons. Now I only watched it in 2020 when Ebony was on there, but I didn't like her character when she was on there either. She was fake and funny, but I think now since she's not on the new Roni or not doing anything with Bravo, she wants to sue too. She's talking about Bravo discriminated against her and it was a toxic work environment, and Andy and the producers be making the girls drink and know that she had an alcohol problem and all that kind of stuff. So these are just paraphrasing stuff, but I put the articles in here, and so ATL Linian, she was on Twitter last night, and she was saying all these other housewives suing Bravo and stuff, they owe Nene an apology because Nene said all of this stuff years ago, which she is right, but nobody's getting hard on these other housewives, because even Bethany Franklin had sued Bravo at one time. Also Vicky Galveston, now Leah. And Brandi, and then also Carolyn Manzo was suing Bravo. That's why they didn't show Ultimate Girls Trip. I think it's 4 or 5, and people wanted to see that and stuff like that. So it's just been a lot of stuff going on with Bravo, and the Real Housewives shows, and stuff like that. Now I did read somewhere, I put that in an article that after Summer House ended and did their reunion, they said Summer House was on pause for a little while. I guess because the ratings wasn't good. I mean, I tried to watch Summer House the first year, but I just couldn't get into those young people acting all crazy like that. And it was the same thing for it was the same way for the black ones at first, but then I got used to them. But they're on pause, and we already know Atlanta's still on pause. So that's all I have for Housewives Tea Part 1. I'll do Part 2 in the next video. This is A. Wesley. That ain't even tells it like a T.I. is. I am out.